Good morning. What'd you do? Oh, Minnie has tags.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's two.
2 tags.
Yeah.
You ready to get up?
Yeah.
You gonna go potty?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
I didn't do an accident.
You didn't have an accident?
No.
That's good, Mama. I'm glad. My mom got Lola this new toy. We're trying it for the first time. It's called Pop and Play. Interactive cat toy.
Mommy, I gotta pop that.
Okay, you can pop them.
Thank you. Mommy, I wanna pop that.
Go ahead.
No.
Well, then don't do it.
She's scared. Like, he keeps on surprising her with her suppose. Now she's scared.
Maddie. Maddie. Come sit on the couch.
See? Hello.
Okay, I already have my dinner in the crock pot. I have some ground beef I need to cook up as well. So I'm going to cook that up after we have breakfast. But 3 large chicken breasts. I've done this recipe 1,000 times for you guys. And I always get questions about it. It is that good. So 3 large chicken breasts. This time I didn't have like chip salsa. Normally I like to use on the border the medium salsa or the mild salsa. It's really good with that one. All I had was picante, like half a jar of picante. So I just... the mild, toss that in there, and 1 block of cream cheese. It is super good, very easy. I put this on low. It'll cook all day long until the chicken's shreddable. Mix it all together. You could have it on chalupas, you could have it on salads, you could have it in taco shells, you could have it by itself. It is so good and very easy. Okay, we had a little accident. Lola loves getting on the table and knocked over a cup of water. Anyway, for breakfast we're doing eggs, apple juice.
Yes.
We had some, I told you I'm just trying to kind of use up what we have in the fridge. I had 2 English muffins left over, so we have some cream cheese and butter on them. I split them between us. I have eggs and some salsa and some cheese, so that's what we're having. And I have some watermelon that got cut up yesterday. There would be our water mess. So we're going to have some watermelon for breakfast, and I had some apple juice in the fridge. So that's what we're having for breakfast. And then I think I'm going to cook up that ground beef with cabbage that I have in the fridge for lunch. So big girls are cleaning out the couch for me. Lord knows what we're going to find in there. I browned up my meat. I had 2 pounds of it, and I had some beef broth in the fridge that I needed to use up. So I squirted in. It was probably like a cup. I'm reducing this. I'm going to let it simmer out. I put some sesame seed oil in there, a little bit of soy sauce. This was a full bottle, so maybe a couple tablespoons. Maybe a tablespoon of sesame oil, cup of beef broth, some garlic, salt and pepper, and onion powder. And I'm just going to let that, like I said, simmer away. And then I have a full bag of cabbage that I'm going to put in there, and we will have lettuce wraps. This is all the fun stuff we found in the couch. Legos, necklaces galore, 1, 2, 3 of them, feathers, I think these were sitting here, nail clippers, a glow stick, a fork, a black bow, a mask, hair tie, a piece of bacon, like a toy bacon, a Mario thing, and some stickers. All this was living in our couch.
And a hair tie.
And a hair tie. Okay, so it's 2:37. We have Meet the Teacher at 3 o'clock. And we're stopping at Sonic to get some half-price slushes. As like a little Meet the Teacher treat. I feel like today has been on the rougher side. It's been a little stressful. Autumn didn't take a nap. Hopefully she acts okay, because we have 2 teachers that we have to meet and some ancillary stuff, and it's gonna be a long hour. So I don't know that it's the greatest idea. What, baby? No, we're not gonna sit down. We're gonna get a slush. I don't know that it's the greatest idea to pump them up with slushes before we go, but it's what we're gonna do. What kind do y'all want?
What kind?
They have cherry.
Last time I had cherry.
Okay, they have lemon, strawberry, lime, cherry, cranberry, vanilla, grape, blue raspberry, blue coconut, Powerade, peach, raspberry, mango.
Mango, please.
Mango? Autumn? What kind do you want? Emmy? Quick.
I'm still gonna go with cherry.
Cherry? Autumn? Cherry?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about the wait, man. Take order.
Hi, can I have 2 small cherry slushes
2 small cherry slushes.
and 1 small mango slush?
Okay.
1 medium peach slush with raspberry, and that'll be all.
You said peach with raspberry?
Yes.
And ma'am, did you want the regular raspberry or the blue raspberry?
Regular raspberry, please.
Yes, ma'am, regular, okay.
And that'll be all.
Okay, ma'am, total is $3.91. And did you need a drink carrier or are you fine?
No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay, all right, ma'am, you can have a good day. We'll be right out.
You too. Okay, finally got those ordered. Hopefully they come out fairly quickly. We won't be taking them in. We're gonna have to leave them in here, but hopefully they come out. Yeah, you're gonna get cherry. Alexis is headed your way. I feel tiny bit, like not stuffed, because I mean I clearly have a lot of room in this shirt, but the bottom of it is not made, it's not maternity, so it doesn't flare out very much, and I feel like it's a little tight around my lower abdomen area, even though I'm wearing maternity shorts and everything. Hi! Yes. Mango. 1 cherry. Thank you. You too. Straw. Straw.
Are you excited, Adam? Adam, now you drink.
You gotta wait for your straw, Mama.
Thank you, Mommy. She already got her straw.
Put in your drink.
Thank you, Mommy, for letting us have a slushie.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You like it? Don't give yourself a brain freeze, okay?
So that means you can't drink fast.
I got peach mango. Peach raspberry.
I got cherry, Mommy.
It's good. How was it?
Yummy.
My straw. Yummy.
All right, let's go meet the teacher. Are you excited, Mama?
Yes.
Let me see all your stuff. Wow, super cool. You know what your teacher said? You have some bubbles in your cubby.
Come on, Emmy will help us.
Are you excited? We just got home from Meet the Teacher. That was very sad and emotional. I'm sure Wednesday I'm gonna be a wreck. But the girls are excited. They got to put away their school supplies and organize their desk and label everything. We got lots of pictures, and we got a picture with their mascot, which is super cute. We got to meet the new headmaster, and the assistant principal is Emmy's 3rd grade teacher, and so I was like, oh, hopefully we don't have to see you this year, unless it's for something good. Got them registered in after school care. I got them spirit shirts. They wear uniforms, but on certain days they can wear spirit shirts. I'm tired. I had to get Maddie's backpack packed up because Emmy doesn't require anything for the first day of school. All her school supplies are at school. She'll get a planner, I'm sure, like she did this past year, with homework assignments and stuff like that. But Maddie actually needed a few things in her backpack for the first day. Since she's in kindergarten, they go with an extra change of clothing. So I had bought some used uniforms for her to put in her backpack to take as extra, because I was not about to send her. Let's see. depending on what kind of uniform she takes, it ranges anywhere from about $35 on up to $100. So I wasn't gonna send a $100 brand new uniform with her to school, so I bought some very inexpensive used uniforms and sent that with her. So I had to pack up that, and what else? She needed like a little name tag on her backpack showing that she was going to after school care and stuff. Since she's in kindergarten, she doesn't know those kinds of things. They expect the big kids to know where they're going, but the little ones, they guide. So I had to do that. I am asking her teacher because she gave us a nut-free snack list. So they have a morning snack and an afternoon snack, and then they have lunch. So I was like, is lunch, like, is everything nut-free? Because that's gonna stink if she's in a completely nut-free class. I mean, that's just, I get it, like some kids have nut allergies and I get that, but it's gonna really stink for me because PB&J's is like our #1 go-to lunch packing thing, and if I can't pack PB&J, that's gonna stink. Snacks I totally understand because they eat them next to kids, and if the kid next to her has a peanut allergy and that kid accidentally picks up something, like, I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. So that I 100% understand. But the same thing can happen at lunch, so I don't know. Maybe just kindergarten in general is not free because they don't know not to share. So I'm asking her teacher, we'll see. That will drastically change my lunch packing plans if they are nut-free. Emmy's class is not nut-free. She wasn't nut-free last year either. And for the bigger kids, they had a completely separate area for nut-free kids to eat at, that if they really had that big of a problem. So, I guess we'll see. Oh my gosh, my hair looks crazy. I just threw it up in a quick ponytail, or I mean, side braid, because I knew we had to get out. We saw some of the teachers that Emmy had last year, and some of them are completely brand new. So even though Emmy's familiar with the school and how they do things, some of the teachers are new. And she has a male teacher this year, 2 of them, both her main teacher and the assistant teacher are both males. So I was like, that's gonna be a change. So anyway, we're home. It is almost 5 o'clock. We are doing salsa chicken for dinner tonight. I had some of the lettuce wrap earlier. It was really delicious, so we'll probably have that for leftovers tomorrow. I know this is always such a great angle, but I am currently, oh my gosh, I was gonna say knocked up on the couch. That's not really appropriate. I mean, it is appropriate actually, but that's not the word. Laid up? I'm on the couch. I felt like I threw my back out. Everyone got dinner. Salsa chicken's always a hit. I didn't have taco shells, so I improvised. I had some leftover corn chips. That's what we had it with. And I made a bag of butternut squash. Riced butternut squash. It was actually really good. And a great way to have butternut squash because it's a pain in the butt to peel and cut the big old thick butternut squash. But are you going to your room? Mm-hmm. Okay, love you.
Love you.
I'll see you in the morning, okay?
Okay.
Night-night.
Night-night.
Oh, gosh. See you in the morning, baby. So, I really like the rice. I'll buy more of those. I think I have one more in the freezer. But I made that just as like a quick veggie side. I wanted it to have like something to put the chicken over because I only had some chips with it. And so I was making that. Oh, my hair's stuck on my trig is piercing. I was making that, and when I was sitting down to eat, because initially I just had a couple chips and some salsa chicken while the butternut squash was in the microwave, and I was like, oh, I kind of feel like a cramp in my back starting to happen. So I kind of repositioned myself, and I was like, okay, that feels better. When I got up, I could feel like a pop in my back, and I walked to the microwave, and immediately like sharp shooting pain from my lower left back, and just immediately like took the air out of me. I almost dropped to my knees because I'm a big person, so like take like that sharp shooting pain, literally I was like, oh my god, like someone shot me. It was so sudden and so quick. I felt like somebody hit me with something, and so I immediately just like half kind of leaned over the stove and was holding myself, and Andres came running over to me and he was like, what happened? What happened? I was like, I don't know. My back, something happened with my back. Feels like an air pocket or something. Like, it is excruciating. Now it's just very dull. Like a dull pain is very tender. And I don't know what the heck. Why? And my right foot, I told you guys I've been having problems with it on and off, and it started hurting as we were leaving Meet the Teacher. So I was like, oh, I just need to take off my chanclas and rest. I should be wearing tennis shoes, but just rest my foot. It should be fine. Like, didn't even care about my foot pain while my back pain was going on. So I finally was able to like get myself up. It took me probably like 2 or 3 minutes. And it wasn't even like I was like crying. It was more like a low, deep sob, because it just kept shooting sharp pains, and then I would be fine. And then all of a sudden it was like a shooting sharp pain again. And it wasn't like back labor, back contractions or anything like that. It was just like a sharp pain, like I have some air trapped in the area or something. It needs to like pop. That's almost what it feels like. But it's just sharp shooting pains. And the rest is getting the girls ready for bed. Autumn's having a fit. She's still like, I feel like by 3.5, Maddie started to almost grow out of naps. Emmy too, for that matter. But Autumn is like, she has to have a nap or she's not happy. And today was one of those days. Like, I put her down early and she just played, didn't fall asleep. I kept telling her to fall asleep, and like 45 minutes in, it was like almost time to get her up, and she had to go to the bathroom. So I took her to the bathroom and she didn't want to lay back down. So she just didn't get a nap today. So she's laying down early. But anyway, the pain was like so excruciating that I was just like, I could barely get myself up. Finally, I was able to get in a chair and sit there and finish dinner, and now I've just been laying on the couch. So bless my honey bunny, he's putting the girls to bed. Thank goodness he was here, because they'd have been putting themselves to bed, because I like can barely move. I'm in a position now where I'm okay. It doesn't hurt too bad. It's just like a dull ache. But if I move any which way, it's just like one of those things where you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Oh gosh, barely breathe. It's awful. So I'm hoping it goes away. I have stuff to do tomorrow. Like, gotta get it together. She okay?
Yeah, I just buzzed in it.
Yeah, she's done. So I said she needed to go to bed early. Oh, the big girls are watching TV in their room until their bedtime. I told them, soak it in now, because they start school on Wednesday.